Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is The Organized Money, where we talk about planning life and managing money. In today's video, I wanted to share with you my March budget with me. We're going to set up my budget together, and I was going to share my complete monthly budget routine. Well, I recorded the entire video, uploaded it to my computer, only to have the file be corrupted. So I can't use the entire thing. Some clips uploaded well, other ones did not upload well at all. It was completely corrupted. So what I'm going to do instead is actually do an overhead and walk you through my entire process. So every single month I am setting up my budget within my budget planner. My budget planner is an undated planner that I created, and I will leave a link in the description box if you're interested in getting this planner. The very first thing that I will do within my monthly budget routine is set up my monthly goals. So when I am setting up my monthly goals, I am usually thinking about what's possibly going on for that month, and then I will try and list out at least 3 goals. So for this month, my goals are to eat at home during the weekdays, to stay within my variable expenses budget. So we set a variable expense budget of $2,000, and I want to stay within that one. And my savings goal is additional $2,000. After I have set up my monthly goals, the next thing that I will do is fill out my monthly calendar. I will usually color code each and every week to see what expenses I need to pay during what week. So the very first week, as you can see, the color is blue. I only have 2 expenses that is coming in this week. And then the second week, I have the color burgundy, 3 bills that need to be paid during this week. And then I have this orange color. I have 4 bills here, and then I have 2 more in the color purple. After I have filled out my monthly budget, on the sidebar, I will keep track of any additional events or anything that I am going to that may cost me additional money. So for this month, we have 3 events that I do have to attend, and I have an estimated budget of what I believe these events will cost me. So I will just list out the date of the event and how much I believe it's going to cost. And then underneath this, I also have what I believe is coming up in the next month. So I can start to plan out what events I'm going to have and how much those events are going to cost. After I have set up my monthly calendar and I have put on the sidebar my events for this month and what events are coming up for the next month, then I will move into my monthly budget sheet. So my monthly budget sheet is where I am breaking down all of the expenses that I am expecting to spend for that particular month. I have listed out at the top all of the dates and the paychecks that I am expecting for this particular month. Everything adds up to an income of $7,000, meaning that I am expecting to pay myself every single Tuesday $1,750, and this is the total that I expect at the very end of the month. The next section is going to be my bills. So I have listed out all of the bills that are from this monthly calendar. So these are just my fixed expenses. As you can see, I have my mortgage, Netflix. I also have my student loans, my house alarm, and all of my other fixed expenses. The total for these fixed expenses are $2,378.30. And what I'll do is take the amount of my income, the $7,000 minus the $2,378.30, and put the remaining balance here, which is $4,621.70. So this lets me know how much money I have left for all of the other things that are on my monthly budget. I have $4,621 that can go toward my variable expenses, sinking funds, and any extra debt payments that I want to pay. The very next section is my variable expenses. Now, this is everything that is not a bill. So we have listed out my food, my gifts and events, which is all listed under entertainment for me, gas, and personal and home expenses. So the gifts and the events are from this sheet here, this sidebar. This is where I am plugging in anything extra that I am expecting to happen this month. So I am expecting to spend $250 on gifts because I have birthdays for $250, and I'm expecting to spend $200 on events. And so I have that listed here under events. For my gas, we have 2 cars that need to get gas every single week. So I have listed out $400 for that. And then I have some additional home expenses that I want to take care of, and that is $490. So this could be including my pool maintenance, the lawn care, all of those things that kind of come up throughout the month. I have that listed out here. Now, a lot of times we don't end up spending this much, but I do like to estimate it out for that much just to make sure that we have enough allocated. When I add up all of these expenses, we have $2,140. That is the total for all of our variable expenses. So I subtract that from the remaining top here. So 4621.70 minus $2,140 gives us $2,481.70. After I have this balance, the next section we're going to move into is my sinking funds. So for my sinking funds, I did do a video on this where I talked about how I break these down, how I save some of it in cash and some of it in saving accounts. So for my emergency fund, I have $500. This is a long-term emergency account. It's a money market account. So that's how much I'm expecting to save there. And then I have my cash sinking funds for holidays, travel, and shopping. And each one of those is getting a certain amount. And then I have my short-term savings for $500 and my investing account for $500 because we have a goal of investing at least $500 a month to get to $6,000 for the year. Total sinking funds is $2,000, and that leaves us with a remaining balance of $481.70 because it's the $2,481.70 here minus the $2,000. And so this remaining balance is what I'm going to put on a medical bill, and that will give me my zero-based budget. And then I just have my check balance at the bottom here. I have the income of $7,000. I have my expenses, which is the fixed expenses total plus the variable expenses total, and that's $4,518.30, less the sinking funds of $2,000 and the extra debt payment of $481.70. And that gives me a total of $0. So as I am paying different things throughout the course of the month, you will see I'm going to add the numbers on the side here in red so that I'm able to keep up with how much I have actually spent. And then I'm going to break down each week under my paycheck budget. So the very first week, I actually didn't pay myself. I didn't do anything this week because it was the week of Mardi Gras. So I kind of just skipped this week and I wasn't budgeting at all because I was out just having fun with family. So the very second week, what I ended up doing is paying myself for the first week and the second week. I put down all of the expenses from the first week and the second week and paid all of those bills. And then I broke down how much I was going to spend in variable expenses. So we paid out about $500 from the very first week. And then I have a breakdown of $500 for the second week. So I'm just going to keep track of how much we actually spend here and put in the actuals at the end of the week. For my sinking funds, we did save $250 for our emergency fund and $250 for short-term savings. So I put that here. We had a balance of $319 and I'm putting that toward a medical bill. So as you can see, as we're going on for each week, I am just keeping track of what is happening within our bill account. Now this sheet is completely dedicated to what's happening in our bill account except for this section here. This section here, all of these expenses are happening on our credit card and I keep track of them on my expense tracker. So let me show you what the expense tracker looks like. Here is our expense tracker, and what I will normally do is see what we have spent on our credit card every single morning, and then I am just breaking down how much we have spent under each category. At the end of the week, I will pay off this credit card. So as you can see, I have a line here that lets me know this is the end of week 1 and this is the beginning of week 2, and I'm just going to keep track of how much I have spent in food, entertainment, travel, which is car expenses like gas, and shopping. I have allocated a different highlighter to each one of these expense categories. So as you can see, food is pink and travel is orange, and then I will break it down, add everything up at the end of the week, and then that's how I figure out how much needs to go here. How much did I spend on food? How much did we spend on gas, shopping, and personal? Now, I'm not gonna lie, usually food is more than what it's supposed to be, but usually shopping is less. So I will try and just balance it all out to make sure that we don't go over $500. But I do like to keep track on this sheet of how much we're spending under each category. And that's how I am keeping track of my budget routine. That is my monthly budget routine. Now, if you have any questions, please leave them linked below, but I definitely wanted to walk you through this process and really talk you through how I do it. I really wanted to do it live so that you all could actually see me do this entire process, but that's okay. I really hope that you still get the gist of exactly what I'm talking about and how I have set up this spreadsheet to make sure that we are successful through the month. So let me know, how are you doing with your monthly budget? Have you already set it up? Is it already working for you? Please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in Friday's video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye, guys.